Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Cool Stuff 99. So today, um, I'm gonna be doing a Python tutorial, just the basics, okay? So the first of all, what you start off with is, first thing anyone learns in Python is something called printing. So printing is what it sounds like. It's kind of like printing to a printer, but it's a bit different to that, and it's much easier. You can command it easily with your fingertips. So how you code it to print is int and brackets, speech marks. You say hello world, hello world. Okay, for example. Okay, so it's really simple basic code to print. Yes, I guess that's good. So okay, now please pause the video here and practice that for a bit. Okay. So yeah. Uh, okay. If you're back from pausing the video, so what we're gonna be doing now is something called a variable. A variable is something uh where you can store data for the computer to remember it. For example, I say lemons equals 1. So that's how you write the code for a variable. So that's saying lemons, the value of lemons is 1. Okay. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to do print lemons. Make sure you don't put this in speech marks because we want to print the value of lemons, right? And if you just put speech marks, it's going to actually print the word lemons. So we don't want that. Okay, see how it prints 1? So that's really good. Okay. So you might be thinking, cool stuff 99. Why would you want to do this? Um, why would you want to print lemons, writing an extra line of code instead of just printing 1? Well, my answer for that to you as you get more and more complex things in Python, then you will you will try you need to store different things. Like it's more complex. I'll just say that. Okay. And also, Python is pretty smart. You can write a massive number like that, and you can times it by that. And if I run that, it's gonna give me my. Oh yeah, you can't put a zero at the start. My bad. Okay, so yeah, pretty good. Hi, I'm no like I'm not gonna check that on a calculator. You can if you want, but I'm pretty sure Python is pretty clever. Doing that and all. So yeah, he's pretty good, Python. Anyway, so now what we're gonna be doing is donna 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 donna. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So you can also change it into words as well. Can make it as that, and it's gonna print that. Yep. So pretty much prints that. So yeah, pretty simple code, I guess. Um. Okay. So we've covered variables. Now I'm gonna go into inputs. Inputs. Okay. So an input is something where the user gives an input to type back in. So for example, we're gonna say q equals, oh that's a g, my bad. Q equals and you can say right, input, and it's pretty much the same thing as print, like same kind of code. And you have to always put inputs in a variable. I'll show you why later. Um, do you like no the number? Wait, no, I can't even type it. Number 45. Okay. So what it's saving here, the data that it's saving is what you respond, because it's saying Q equals the input of the question, do you like the number 45? So now we can make like a mini game. That's what we're going to be doing. So now I'm going to teach you something called an if statement. So it's saying if this happens, then do this. And you can also add an else. So if this happens, do this. Else, do this. Okay. So we are gonna be I'm gonna be so how you write an if statement is if, and then you write whatever it is, and then you put a colon, and you write beneath that what you want to do if that happens. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna say if q equals whenever you're doing whenever you're checking if something is correct, always put two equal signs. Okay, just remember that. If q equals oh yeah, always put, like, if you want them to know, I'd rather put y or n, right? If, so you're saying if the answer equals y, right? Y. Make sure you put this in talking marks and brackets, because what happens is Python doesn't know what y means. But if you put brackets and talking marks, it knows that you're talking about the word y, like the letter or whatever you call it. Anyway, so you go if q equals y, and you say print um thanks you. Okay, so we'll run this, for example, right? See, it asks you the question. It won't continue with the rest of the code until you respond. I put y, thank you. So pretty easy, and I'm going to teach you how to do something called an else statement as well. An else statement is pretty simple. It's pretty much saying otherwise. So you do else. So it's saying if it doesn't, if it's not yes or anything else, it could be anything else, right? We could write print go and eat some porridge. Okay, go and eat some porridge. Okay. So say if it's y or anything else, if I put n, go and eat some porridge. Right? It's a pretty cool, I guess. Right? Pretty funny, I guess you could say that's funny. Anyway, so you could also, instead of doing this, you could also you could take this out. We could just copy, see that, make sure. Okay, okay, and you could take this out and write another if statement. If q equals n, so you're saying it's only if it's y or n, right? Y, n, and right? Go and eat some porridge. You can also make another if statement if you want. This is like a secret thing, people probably not know it. Like you can make like a secret glitch. Um, if q equals gov, gov. If q equals gov, then you can go maybe do I don't know. I don't know. If q equals gov, then print na 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 na. Okay. So if we run that, we already tried n, and we could do gov, gov. Okay, then print no. They won't know to type in gov. Anyway, now I'm gonna be teaching you a different kind of loop. Okay, just gonna trash all that. This is just not got to do anything with this game, but it's called a loop, just a normal loop. So we say it's a for loop, I guess. For x in range. You could also change this like with y and counter or something. You can change it up for x in range, and you put the number of times you wanted to do this. If I say 10 for x in range 10, print. We can say print. I don't know. Good job. And you have a look at what happens if you do this. Yes, C prints a good job 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You could also, there's another loop, while. Okay, so you could also say, there's also another loop called a while loop. And I'm going to introduce you to that now. Okay, so, you can say, for example, you can set hi equals 1. So while, okay, we can say hi equals true. Okay, people use this a lot in thing. So you can say while hi equals true. Wait, you have to make sure first is capital. While hi equals true, right? Print. No, okay, yeah, okay. Print noise. I don't know. Okay, and you set, and we could say and then after that, after this happens, right? We could say hi equals, and now we can set it to false. Okay, so we're saying hi equals true, and then now after the code is finished, we do false. But look what will happen if I put this in a loop. Okay, for x in range 6, random number 6. Okay, and we'll just tab that across, tab that across. You have to make sure everything's aligned all the time, and also tab that one across as well because we want that there. Okay, if we run that and have a look at what happens, right? So it keeps printing noise, 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 because hi is always true. You would think that it would set hi to false, wouldn't you? Right? You would think that, okay? But it's not going to stop. Um, it's not going to stop because it's keep truing, right? It's always true here. So, and it's keep going until it becomes false. Okay? And we can say, and maybe we could change this. We could put what for x in range, and then we could do hi equals false. I don't even know why I didn't erase true and put a false. Now look what will happen. Nothing will happen because it's not true anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much a while loop, I guess. That covers while loops and yeah. So I guess this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you like these Python videos, please subscribe to my channel and leave comments down below. I'll be doing more Python tutorials. Please check out my Pygame tutorial one, and yeah, thank you very